just to let you know. And what's up guys, welcome to another NASCAR Heat 5 video, and I just want to let you know that thank you for all your support for everything. I just want to tell you something, that for about, it's going to be for the Dr. Pepper Cup Series, and just a disclaimer, the disclaimer is on the description. So if you want to read it, make sure to go ahead and see it in the description on my YouTube channel. And guys, here we go. Just a disclaimer, this is just a disclaimer. This video will be a little bit complicated, but a little bit complicated. And we're gonna or I'm gonna put some breaking news. I'm gonna put just a disclaimer. I'm just telling you something. And also, just to remind you that for the NASCAR 21 series, the NASCAR 2021 season for my league. Just to let you know that we are canceling the NASCAR Heat 5 racing for the 2021 season for the NASCAR racing. Just a disclaimer that NASCAR Heat, that we're gonna cancel it. We are just letting you know that this is just a disclaimer. The reason why I'm canceling it because there's some problem with my steering wheel. The reason why I said that because the reason why I just said that because it's been really bad that sometimes I just get mad every time I do it. So just a disclaimer that if you want to make sure to go ahead and like this video. And also, I will make a live stream. If my steering wheel goes back to normal, we're gonna go ahead and return to the NASCAR Heat 5 for the 2021 Cup Series. And if it doesn't, and if it shows on NASCAR 21, we'll do it in NASCAR 21. It's just a disclaimer. No cap, no joke. Just guys letting you know. So guys, if you wanna get some more news, make sure to go ahead and click the plus sign, subscribe, and I'll make a live stream for NASCAR Heat 5, but I'm going to use it on my controller, not my steering wheel, because there's some problems here. So I'm going to try to do my steering wheel and see what happens. So we're going to do a little bit of review about, okay. So guys, IE Player told us about the NASCAR 21, the graphics gonna look like Project Cars 2. I think it was a little bit of cap because someone said that it's gonna look like NASCAR 15. Now, look like the one from NASCAR 15, from NASCAR Inside Line, NASCAR 13, NASCAR 14, and NASCAR 15. Remember from the game, from the PS3. And I think it's gonna look. I think what's gonna look like. We don't know what's gonna look. The graphics gonna look like, and the fixes kind of look like Project Cars 2 or anything that it could be for any kind of fixes. And let me tell you about the custom setups. Okay. Now let me tell you about the custom setups. The custom setup says it's the same thing as NASCAR 15, and they made a little bit more design of it. And just a disclaimer that, okay, now for the drivers. Let me tell you about the cars. The cars probably might look like NASCAR 15, but anytime. And let's look at the cockpit in NASCAR Heat 5. In the NASCAR Heat 5, I think the cockpit for NASCAR 21 might look like similar to NASCAR Heat 5, but it will be a little bit different for that one, and that's in NASCAR 21. In NASCAR 15, it doesn't have a little red that little red on top of the steering wheel, of the wheel of it in the cockpit. Look at that little red thing on top of the steering wheel. If you see that right there on that steering, this thing, it has no steering. No, it has no little red, whatever it's called, a little sticker, whatever it's called, or anything that it has red on it. Sorry. It doesn't have anything that it could possibly be. Just a disclaimer, the NASCAR 21 might be better. Well, let's see if NASCAR 21 might be better than NASCAR Heat 5, because NASCAR Heat 5 graphics look similar to NASCAR Heat 4. But they have new cameras, but the difference between the NASCAR Heat 4 and NASCAR Heat 5, which is the graphics. The graphics of NASCAR Heat 4 and NASCAR Heat 5, because of the car, has the lighting of the NASCAR Heat 5, is a little bit lighter than NASCAR Heat 4. I'm gonna show you the NASCAR Heat 4. I'm gonna show you the NASCAR Heat 4. Let's look at NASCAR Heat 4 at Texas Motor Speedway. This is Clip Boyer. I think the difference between NASCAR Heat 4 and NASCAR Heat 5, because the NASCAR Heat 4 of the cars look a little bit darker. In NASCAR Heat 5, on NASCAR Heat 5, it looks a little bit lighter. It looks a little bit lighter because the lighting of NASCAR Heat 4 and NASCAR Heat 5, it looks very similar. NASCAR Heat 4 look very similar. It looks the same. It looks the same as NASCAR Heat 5, but the cameras that I'm using are different, because NASCAR Heat 5 has two different cameras, which is the roof, and then the far cam. And this is just a chase, the little chase. And when I use this thing right here, it kind of looks similar. When I use the bumper of NASCAR Heat 4, it looks very higher. But when I use the bumper in NASCAR Heat 5, it looks like NASCAR racing, because I can't explain it, because it happened all the time. Every time and let's look of this thing right here. When I use the back bumper, you might get loose a little bit like this, and you spin out like this, and then it's just very, and it's incredibly a little bit loose. And just a disclaimer, once again, we have some problems with our steering wheel. We're a little bit good at a controller. So just to let you know that the breaking news that my steering wheel having some problems. So I hope you're having a good time. And I'm gonna do some shout outs when I make a live stream for NASCAR E4 or NASCAR E5 or any kind of NASCAR games. So just disclaimer that I have some, so remember, don't watch the live stream in YouTube. If you have Instagram, I'm gonna leave in the description. Or not. Okay. I'll tell you the name in the comments. And I want you, whoever comments, nascarfan4kevin, that is my username. I'll show it to you right now at the end of this video when someone commented. If you see Israel Lopez on it with the face and the 12-year-old, that is my other YouTube channel. And just a disclaimer, if you are the first ones in here, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. And just a disclaimer, I just wanted to let you know that we are canceling the NASCAR Heat 5 race, and we could do some old series like 2019 or 2020 or anything, or like but not 2015, because that 2015 is only for PS3. So thanks for watching, and I hope you're having a very, very awesome day. Thanks for watching. We out.